Alright everybody, welcome back to the lab. We're doing rat rod stuff again. I know it's not everyone's favorite content, but we got some stuff to do here today. Working on my RCeveryday kit build. My friend Harry, Long Tall Texan RC on Instagram, he designed these wheels a few years ago, it's been a while. And these are 1.7s, and yeah, they're super nice, printed through Shapeways. And I hit him up a while back when I started putting this truck together and started getting things dialed out on it. And I really thought that look would look good. So I had him redesign them for me in 1.9s. And there'll be a link below to his Instagram and his Shapeways store. Shapeways has gotten ridiculously expensive. There's no way around it, but these are super detailed wheels. Really nice prints. We measured some things out there. The same width front and back. We have separate ones for the rear with the 12mm hex. Same style on the outside. And the fronts are set up for a ball bearing, set up for the semi-truck axles. And he did that for me, make it easier for the kits. And if you're interested in these, again, links below to his Shapeways store. Check them out. Really nice quality stuff, kind of a period, late 30s, mid 30s style forward wheel. Real deep recess where your wheel nut can go down in there and not stick out a mile. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna paint them yellow. That's what I did on this set. These were just straight yellow over this, and then the rust streaks on them. Came out really neat. It's kind of I don't know how I did it. It's been so many years, but that's the look we're going for. I want the rusty yellow for the wheels to kind of tie this whole rig together. We've got our seafoam features and we've got our yellow features. I think we need a little bit more with the wheel. See, we're running these vintage wheels. I don't remember where these came from. Somebody commented the other day on Facebook and I forgot what they said. These are 1.9s, kind of torque thrust style wheels. Very cool. Someone gave them to me at Beat the Creek, and yeah, they're gonna be awesome for a project in the future, but I think this is gonna be the play on this one. And I'm gonna do about the same tire. I've got the 1/8 scale model car tires on the rear. I've got some different ones for the front. Just gotta see how it works out. These are the 1.7 roadie super wides. They have roadie regular narrow semi tires and the super wides. And these are not that wide compared to the other ones that RC4Drive sells called super wide. So just beware. There's some different tread patterns of these on the market too from RC4Drive, and I think there's even some on eBay without branding, and you know the gig. So first thing we're gonna do, I've got my paint outside warming up. It is hot, humid. I think the humidity is like 85% today, so not optimum conditions for painting. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit them with a red oxide primer first this time, and then do the yellow over that. So maybe we can do a little sanding on the lip to get some of the colors to show. You see those back there? They came out pretty much looking like that without any extra work. That's one thing I learned, especially doing these fenders on here. Less is more. I've been overdoing it for a while with my techniques. Always trying to find new ways to make things look rusty. And it's gotten a little out of hand. I've gotten carried away. So it's time to go back to basics and just a couple layers of paint, a lot of wet sanding, and you get some very realistic looking stuff like that. So, gonna take these outside and yeah, we'll get them sprayed. Probably gonna do a pretty thin coat to start with. I'm trying to be patient. We'll have to let them set for a while, and then before dark tonight, which it's already pretty late, hit them with a normal coat, and we'll let them set overnight in the shop. Hopefully they will dry. Maybe this humidity, we'll see. Let's get started. Alright guys, things always escalate. I had some things that weren't working right. So this custom drop axle on eBay has these hubs. I thought I didn't have the right size ball bearings for these wheels. So I ordered some, and they should be here later today, but found this other axle I have, and it has a little bit different setup, and the ball bearings fit perfectly fine over those. This one, they will not. I tried sanding them down, so they're just off just a little bit. So I'm just going to swap these out. I've already done the other side, got the wheel mounted. I still don't have the right size bearing, I don't think, unless there's just some discrepancy with the printing, and I have a little bit of space in there, so I was making a little bit of a gasket in there with some electrical tape. I guess I need that file out anymore. So the fun part with this, got to try to pry these little E-clips off the bottom here and change out this spindle. Never goes that well. I didn't lose the other one, but camera wasn't on, so it's usually how it goes. So I don't know where these other knuckles or spindles came from. They have a little bit more machining to them, and it has a little bit different shaft. It goes all the way through, so I don't know, but they work. And that's a good thing about having spare parts. Please don't fly off to infinity and beyond. Oh man. All right, turn the camera off. Just make this happen fast. That wasn't too bad. So, just gonna pull this pin out. This is a two-piece setup. I'm gonna swap the other one in and put the clip back on if I find it. There it is. Reattach all of our steering links and we are good to go. Move on to the next step. Oh, come on now. There's the big ones. Fingers crossed. Are we in? Alright. I didn't lose it. Just gonna reattach this stuff and then we'll get to show you how these wheels mount. It's just like the semi trucks. It's not anything new or groundbreaking, but there's a little bit of finesse to it. Being that these are 3D printed, they don't quite fit up the way the semi truck wheels do. So cheat, use the big gun. All right. So luckily I have enough ball bearings. I'm only putting tape on the inside one for right now because I've got those other ones coming. I'm not sure. Living out in the boonies, Amazon doesn't always make it when they say they will. So it was next day delivery, but it's still an hour away at the distribution center, and my mailbox place closes at 2. So, and it's a trade days weekend in this town. So, yay! Just gonna cut another little piece. Made that one a little too wide. Try to make this one thinner if I can. That one looks pretty good. And take care of my new scissors. Just a little bit of overlap because why not? Need to trim the edge of that. There's my razor blade. Nope, that ain't working. Apparently I need a new razor blade to go with my new scissors. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna stick it in the wheel. So we got a bearing here and a bearing on the other side. The other side seems to be a little bit tighter. So now it just slides on like so. And the other one goes down inside the wheel. Wheel nut goes on. Now on the semi-truck wheels, you can tighten the wheel nut all the way down and you don't have to worry about it. It's still the perfect depth in there and it will spin the tires just fine. This one, not working quite like that. See, it's got resistance, so we'll just back it off till it's free. Now we're good to go. So I'm gonna swap out the other back one, and we'll be done with this. All right, guys, I'm digging it. Big thanks to the Long Tall Texan RC, Harry, for working these wheels out for me. And yeah, they're available, link below on Shapeways. You know, the plans always change, the plan's always evolving. I planned to do these red primer first, then yellow, then the rust, and I didn't. I just went straight to the yellow because that's how I did the other ones, and then I used the AK rust streaks on them, but these are the AK 13. This is 013. This is the reddish color, and that's what I used on the other wheels before. It took me a while to realize there was two different colors. But I don't know, it just kind of fits the red wheels. I had a set of these wheels once for a project, and they look pretty much just like this. It looks spot on from my experience, so I'm real happy with the way that came out. I had all this foam laid out. I was going to try to make tire foams out of just scrap foam, and yeah, didn't do that. I actually found a set of RC four-wheel drive tires I had. I think they were the kind of the military looking tire, big 1.9s. And I just stole the foams out of those and shoved them in here. It's working great. These model car tires are super soft. You can find these on eBay. Some of these come on that 1/8 scale Jaguar. Some of them come on the Corvette. Some of them are for the T-buckets and stuff like that as well. But I think these Goodyear ones were from either that Stingray Corvette or that Jaguar X-Type or XJ or whatever it was. But yeah, I'm digging it. Not sure what's next for the build. I think need to look at some kind of headlights. I was doing a little brainstorming with that. I have a set of the Traxxas headlights. They're hot rod lights, but the mount on them is just bulky because they're made to go into Lexan, and they're supposed to have a big giant support piece from the back, and that doesn't lend itself to mounting it like on the grill here or something. So not sure what we're gonna do, but yeah, check back for more videos. Kits are coming. By the time this video's out, hopefully they will be here. We had some delays, and there's always issues, but they're still coming. We've got plenty of kits coming, and hopefully after this first month of it, they'll be regularly in stock, and there won't be any wait for any of you guys that's been waiting. So until next time, guys, keep it scale, get out there and do something fun with the hobby, and I'll see you next time.